Polis menerima 141 laporan kes penipuan umrah membabitkan sebuah syarikat pengendali dengan jumlah kerugian lebih 3 juta ringgit setakat 7 Februari lalu.
Pengarah Jabatan Siasatan Jenayah Komersial Bukit Aman, Dato' Sri Ramli Muhammad Yusof berkata, syarikat berkenaan berdaftar dan memperoleh lesen daripada Kementerian Pelancongan Seni dan Budaya MOTEK untuk menjalankan aktiviti umrah bermula 2023 hingga Mac 2027.
Beliau menerusi kenyataan pada Ahad berkata sebahagian laporan polis turut dirujuk kepada MOTEK sebagai agensi penguatkuasa yang bertanggungjawab melaksanakan tindakan di bawah Akta Industri Pelancongan 1992 itu. Beliau berkata kenyataan seorang aktivis yang mendesak supaya siasatan dilaksanakan mengikut Seksyen 420 Kanun Kesiksaan terhadap syarikat terbabit pada Sabtu memberi gambaran seolah-olah tiada siasatan dilakukan polis. Beliau menafikan dakwaan tersebut yang disifatkan boleh mencemarkan imej serta memberikan persepsi negatif terhadap kredibiliti Polis Diraja Malaysia PDRM.
Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum and welcome to our podcast today. I am Nurin, your host for this chill session. Today, we are going to talk about a quiet, serious issue but in a relaxed way. The Hejira Umrah fraud case. This issue has affected a lot of people in Malaysia, so we want to break it down from a records management perspective. Of course, I am not alone. I have 4 amazing friends with me. First, we have Ain Akila.
Hi, I'm Ain Akila.
Okay, second, we have Izati.
Hello guys, I'm Izati.
Okay, third, we have Fatin.
Hello everyone, I am Fatin.
And last but not least, we have Azlina.
Hi, I'm Azlina.
At the end, we will share our own recommendation and conclusion about what we learned from this issue. So everyone's ready?
Yes.
Let's start with a bit background of the issue. Okay. Recently, many people were scammed by a travel company called Hejira. They promised cheap Umrah packages and great services. But in the end, many plagiarism couldn't even fly out. Some people lost their lifetime savings, travel dates kept changing, and some were even left stranded at the airport. Really heartbreaking. One reason this could happen is because of poor record keeping. Customer didn't have strong proof, and company records were unclear. So today, we will see how proper record management could help prevent things like this. Alright, let's start with Ain. Ain, what does record creation mean?
Okay, hi everyone. So, record creation means when and how information is officially recorded. For example, when a travel agency takes payment, they should create official receipts, contracts, and lists of pilgrims. These documents are records. If there are no proper records, then if something goes wrong, there's no strong proof. In the Hejira case, many victims don't have valid documents, so it was hard for them to make complaints or claims. That's why records creation is super important. It is because it protects both the company and the circumstance.
Exactly, once we have record, we need to organize it properly, right? Yeah. Izati, can you share about the classification and the file plan?
Sure. Okay, let me share you about classification and the file plan. So, when we have record, we need to classify them. This means sorting them into categories. For example,
payment record, travel schedules, visa application, and all these are different categories. Okay, the 5 plan is basically a plan for how these records are managed, stored, and retrieved when needed. If an Umrah company has a clear 5 plan, customer can easily request copies if there's an issue. But without it, like in the Hejira case, everything is messy and fraud is harder to detect and prevent it. So that's all.
Right. So, Fatin, what can be done to prevent cases like this? What are the solutions and lessons we can learn?
Okay, for the solution and the lesson we can learn, first, customers should always check if a travel agency is registered with the government or tabung haji. Always ask for official document like receipt and agreement and keep copies safely. From the company side, they should be more transparent and have a strong records system that follows the law. When the records are clear and complete, it's harder for fraud to happen. And if there is problem, customer can protect their rights more easily.
Okay, everyone. Before we share our final conclusions, let's each share a short recommendation for what people or companies should do.
Okay, my recommendation is that customer should make it a habit to keep copies of all important documents such as receipt, document, agreement, or email. Don't just verbal promises only.
I recommend that companies provide clear guidelines for staff to follow classification and file plan properly. This should be part of staff training for day one. Okay, Fatih, what about you?
Okay, I recommend that people always do some background checks, read reviews, check the license before paying for big service like Umrah package.
Okay, and for me, my recommendation for everyone to speak up and share their experience so that more people are more aware and cautious.
In my opinion, this case shows that good record keeping protect both, which is the business and the customer. Let's all be more careful and responsible.
Yeah, I really agree with you, Azlina. Okay, we need to always ask for the proof, keep it safe, and never assume verbal promise that are not. We need to save it, all the documents to make sure it's safe in our future.
Okay, for my conclusion, record management should be taken seriously. It's not boring paperwork, it's trust and accountability. Okay, Fatih, what do you think?
Okay, as you all know, fraud can happen to anyone, so always double check and beware. Good records protect us all.
Okay, thank you, everyone. So we have done our session. For me, this reminds us that records are more than just files.
Right.
They protect money, trust, and our rights. So let's be smart and careful. Okay, that's it from us today. We hope this podcast help you to be more aware in a record management. So you can find it useful. Please share it and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and share. See you in our next episode. Assalamualaikum, everyone.